Alright guys, welcome to another video. And so far not too bad. I I'm getting things done. Obviously, being over here, I'm getting what I need to get done. And that's just how it is. I'll I'll probably be bringing back some stuff from over here to sell over there. But all in all, pretty fire over here. I can't lie. But yeah. You guys see I did get a haircut. I'm sure I mentioned in another video. But yeah. Alright. So I am back again, I guess. But yeah, it's a pretty decent day, I guess you could say. You know, nothing bad has happened really that's not fixable. And you know, it's just another day. I guess I'll get to it. I've recorded a few more videos. You know, I haven't really had too much of a chance to actually record videos. It's been super on and off. Not because of me, but because just being over here, it's been super on and off. You know, it's not a simple vacation. And I'm not just gonna be sitting around, of course. I actually have things to do over here. And that's besides the point. I recorded some videos, and you know, it's a decent amount. Maybe I recorded like what, 50? Well, I guess separated like 100-ish or something. But no, I recorded like 50 in total, maybe a bit more. But I have quite a few videos ready for that account. I've created video ideas before I came, so now that I'm here, I actually have video ideas to actually push out. And yeah, it's very, very, very beneficial. I mean, I wouldn't be able to do anything that I'm doing right now if I didn't, or I wouldn't have what I have right now if I didn't plan ahead. And good thing I did. The videos came out actually pretty good. I would say they actually look better than my previous videos, any that I made before. And yeah, I mean, hopefully this is the money grab, or not the money grab, like the final push to actually get the money. You know what I mean? But yeah, I said it's a pretty decent day. Right now I actually have no signal on the phone. So, I mean, I need to, you know, just use this time to my advantage, make another video. And, I mean, pretty decent video. I would say the background's pretty decent. I don't look too shabby, and yeah. But it is a nice day. It's about to rain, as you can see. And yeah. Obviously, I'm not sure if I mentioned in my other video, but I did drink. And again, in this video, I am drinking. I mean, to be fair, I could have chosen water, but they offered me Coke or this, and this stuff evaporates. It's whatever. And plus, like, when do I really have it? It's whatever. I'm not gonna get addicted. I'm not gonna, you know. I was talking to a friend, and they said, you know, they don't even want to try drinking because they worried that they would actually get an addiction. And you know, I was kind of thinking, you know, for me, I feel like it's kind of impossible for me to get an addiction because it's just as simple as why am I craving this? And okay, I don't know why the fuck I'm craving it. I cut it off, you know. And if it's sugar, I cut it off. And if I'm craving it because it's alcohol or whatever, then you cut it off, right? Like it's just, I think for me it's that simple. Obviously, maybe for others it might be a bit more different. But for me, if there's going to be an addiction, or I can, you know, I question it and I don't see a reason why I would let the urge, like to drink more or whatever, take over, then I don't know why I wouldn't stop. But, but yeah, there's not much to it, you know. It's not gonna destroy your progress. But obviously, I always put thought into everything, and I always think about everything twice, you know. And I always don't like making the wrong step. I always like pushing ahead in every kind of aspect. And I think that's one thing about me that will actually push me ahead, is that I don't like doing anything that's gonna put me back. And because it's just, as I already said. But for any of you guys out there with an addiction or any of these things, you know, it's I don't know why I'm getting to the subject, but mindset, you know. For any of you guys out there with an addiction, it's as simple as actually wanting to. So if you really want to make money, and that you're gonna stop the addiction. If you don't want to make money, if you don't want to take care of your family, if you don't want to do any of this, then that's why the addiction is stronger, because you don't want it enough. And it could sound like motivation or whatever, but in reality, that's how it is. If you don't want it enough, and then that's why it's gonna stay. So, I mean, you have to want something enough that it just, you completely remake yourself day and night. That's exactly what happened with me. You know, at school, I would stay up some nights. I would actually sometimes go 4 days without sleeping. I remember my friend said it's not a brag or something like that, and I can agree. It's not really a brag, but to me, it was proof that I was pushing ahead, and that I was truly like hungry for it. And it's like a, I guess, indirect kind of achievement. I guess, I don't know, not achievement, but progress, I guess. And I realized, you know, I do need sleep. Like I realized I literally look better with sleep. Without sleep, you know, like I'll just look like shit. But it's simple. You get some sleep and you look rejuvenated, ready for the next day, fully energized, you know, a lot more clear thinking, and you actually, oh my goodness, you actually work a lot more productively. And that's all it's about, really. You just want to work as productive as possible and really get as many things done in as little amount time as possible. And yeah, even Imam Ghazi actually mentioned something like that. So yeah, I using the example as wash your clothes, and while your clothes is washing, you work on your business, and as soon as the clothes is done washing, put them into a dryer, you keep working, and as soon as the clothes is done drying, then you go fold your clothes, you put it away, and boom, like you did two things at once, instead of having to completely direct all that time to washing your clothes. Okay, these 2 hours I'm gonna be washing my clothes. Like it's retarded. It is. And I guess I could say this now. I a while ago I did pay a good amount of money. I'm not gonna say how much I paid. Maybe I'll mention in a future video. But I did pay a good amount of money on a course. And in this course, I met a certain person that can push me ahead in the certain business I am in, which you guys all know is e-commerce. And it really did help me. I mean, everything leveled up as soon as I joined. And some friends said, "Oh, you could have gotten that for free. You could have gotten this information." And at the end of the day, I'm going for connections as well. People are going to pay this amount of money to enter these kind of communities. Are going to be good connections because they're hungry. And my point in all this is that I stopped talking in that fucking course like about, what was it, 2 months ago, and I haven't talked in there since. And I've been doing my own thing. It hasn't been too bad. I mean, all the questions I had have been answered, and any questions I have now, I mean, I can usually just solve myself. But the connections I got is pretty fire. I just need to become that person who can actually socialize with these people. Because the problem with me is I cannot socialize in the moment, but I am working towards it, and I will achieve that very, very soon. You guys will see in future videos, I will become that kind of person. And I mean, I practically already am. I just have to be more open. But yeah, I'm not sure if you guys heard right now. There was some thunder. It's gonna be a thunderstorm right now. But yeah, so I'm here. I'm not gonna say what I'm doing. I guess that's more so for future videos. Maybe like 100 videos later, because this isn't something I would actually speak about on YouTube until a good amount of time passes or something happens, and it's very specific circumstances. It's like personal matter type stuff. So it's tied up with that. I wouldn't put that on here, but those who know. But yeah, I haven't talked in the course, but I've had different experiences since I left, and it's been super weird. Like before, the person that I'm talking about, like the main person, I would look at him and I'd be like, dang, like I would put him on kind of like on a pedestal in a way, kind of like, dang, like he's doing so much better than me, and this and that. And at the end of the day, I'm also the one that gave him a little bit of money, to get into the course, and that's another business of his, right? But I used to put him on a pedestal, and now in these 2 months, I've experienced and witnesses like so many things, different things that it's kind of opened my eyes. He's a cool person, but he's not above me. We're on the same level. We're worth the same. Our time, we have the same time. Like nothing is different. So at the end of the day, it's just do what you gotta do, and be the person who can, and you will be the person who can. Like it's just that simple. Nothing happens per se. Like as soon as you value your time, it becomes valuable. If you know what I mean. As soon as you think this hour is worth $10,000, it will be worth that $10,000, because you'll start cutting out all the bullshit. You'll stop doing all these little things that it just makes no sense. And for me, recording this video, I guess you could say it makes no sense. I like logging. I have a plan for the future on what to use this for, and I have mentioned in another video. But I like logging. I like looking back at myself, seeing what my mentality was like, and knowing what it's like now, and just being like, shit, I really did progress this much. And one of the basic things about progress is that it's not noticeable right now, but it's noticeable like way far ahead. And that's something that I struggle with, is staying content with like still thinking that I haven't progressed. Now I can see that I've progressed, and it's just so much better. So I mean, I would say you guys do the same thing, because why not? I'm mention this YouTuber because it's kind of like a reference. His name was Popular Hemos. He was a Minecraft YouTuber, and I used to watch him when I was little. But his girlfriend broke up with him, and she took some money. Then he got new girlfriends. They took more money, and he went to jail, became alcoholic, druggy, and it's just been completely fucked up for him. But at the end of the day, he threw away his life. He had a bit left, and he just threw that bit away. And I don't really have a point with this. I just want to reference him because it's kind of like damn, someone who had everything just lost it all. It's kind of like a moment. I don't really care now. It's just a friend kind of told me about him. It's the same friend that doesn't really like drinking, or doesn't want to drink because he thinks he'll get addiction. And I know you're fucking watching this, and yeah, I'm talking about you. But yeah, it's a shocking thing. I'm not really too crazy about it anymore. Maybe before all this other new stuff I've seen, and it made me just rethink everything. Kind of like life decisions, life path, and everything. I've had my fair share of experience growing up, and I know I'm very far ahead in certain things, and I can confidently say that. So yeah, either way, I would say I don't have too much more for this video. It's been a pretty good video. I mean, can't really complain much about it. But it's gonna start raining soon. As you guys can see, it's already becoming very dark. I already feel some drizzles. So, nevertheless, I'll hopefully make one more video before I leave. If not, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.